Hello everyone, this is NorthWind here, and welcome back to the KroFam server. It has just stopped raining, and I am the only one on the server at this moment. I think we're going to go and take a look at a skeleton grinder that Sir found over on the other side of his mountain. So let's head that direction. Lots of stuff happening here in Spawn. We do have an up and running English tavern over here now, in which you can spend gold to get potions. Kind of a good deal at the moment if you don't have access to a blaze rod. It looks like Ferryman has decided to go green, and he's going for that lead certification. Alright, continuing on. Alright, so that's the way to get to Tugus's observatory. Pretty sure there's a tunnel. There it is. There's a tunnel here that we can use. Whoa, a little bit laggy. Okay, let's head on through here. Now, this is the first time that I've actually been to this spawner. I don't really know if it's going to be possible to turn it into an experience grinder. Or at least how easy it's going to be. There it is. That's what we're looking for. There's a little mini house here at the surface that will head straight down. Ooh, they put stairs in here to make it easier to travel. A bit further. And the spawner is right here. Okay. So we have a bit of a skeleton situation here. Let's see where we are. We are currently at we're at Y32. Technically that'll be at Y31 then. Which means that it's going to be real pain to get these guys to do a drop fall. We could do a lava blade if we can get them far enough away. So I think what we could do, let's see here, if we want to keep it in this general area, is we expand this a little bit, take it down about 2 blocks, and then push all of the guys to this side, have another water source block that runs all of them to this side, have another one that runs them this way, and then put a lava blade right about here. And then maybe, because that will allow us to get the items. If we want to get the experience, it's going to take a little bit of doing. Maybe doing a drop fall is the easiest way to do it. Well, one thing's for certain, I know that I need to expand this probably 4 blocks on this side, 4 blocks on that side, 1 more this side, 1 more that side, and 2 blocks down to make it large enough to actually get all available spawning spots. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on that right now, and I'll be back with you when I get up with a little bit more information about how I want to actually do this. So I'll be right back. And we're back. And I think I figured out a way that I can actually get what I want out of this spawner here without too much issue. Unfortunately, I don't have the materials on me right now to make it, but let me show you what I'm going to do. I have increased the size of this. It is now 9 by 9, which will maximize the amount of spawning area that we have. I'm going to put blocks on top of this right here so that they can't spawn on top. I am then going to put water blocks in the corners to draw the skeletons this direction. It's probably going to drop down a little bit in the center here, just to kind of push them along. Once it gets to the center here, I'm going to have a water elevator that is going to take the mobs up 25 blocks or so, and then have a block that will push them along this way, and then boom, drop them right down here, and then this area over here, which I believe is pretty much dead center, will end up being where the collection area is. and it's going to be fairly close to where the entrance to the spawner is. And we can pretty that up, or Sir can pretty that up if it gets to that. So this is going to end up having just a tiny little space. Probably collection area may end up being somewhere around here, because this is going to be a little blocky. Yeah, so I've never made an elevator like that works with skeletons, but it should work. The general idea is that you end up having alternating signs. So you have a sign, and then you have a water block, and then you have a sign in the water block, sign in a water block, and it just goes all the way up, alternating. And general mob behavior, or at least the way that it used to work, was that mobs naturally jump when they're inside water. And when they jump, they're jumping just high enough that they can touch the bottom of the next water source block, which will again lift them up to the top because they're swimming. And then they continue to jump, and then it will continue to go up. And in this way, we can get them to take fall damage when they drop. And again, I think it's something along the lines of like 23 blocks to get them down to like 1 hit point. And since it's a skeleton spawner, we don't have to worry about things like baby zombies or, you know, chicken zombies or anything like that, which are immune. The chicken riding zombies are immune to gravity traps. So this one we won't have to worry about that. They should land over here with enough to make to have 1 hit point left. So you can just punch them barehanded, and it will kill them and give you full experience. Well, maybe not full experience. I think it actually depends on how much damage you do to them, but since you're standing right next to the spawner, it should end up having the maximum spawn number, and then we just hope that it's not too far from the top that they despawn before they fall down here. But again, that's something that that's a bridge we can cross when we come to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather some wood to make signs, get some water buckets so that I can start getting this worked out, and then we'll experiment a little bit with it and see what we can do. So I'll be right back with you. And we're back. And I have gone through and completed without any issues whatsoever. I actually recorded the first part where everything was being put together, and besides the fact that I actually ran into the lake directly above us, there really wasn't any issues that happened with building this. So essentially, let me pop open here and I'll show you what we've got. So this right here is where the hole is. If I open this, you'll see that I've got this cleared out 9 by 9 with water in the very center corner, the very corners, excuse me, here and here. Let's go forward until the water kind of cuts off naturally. It'll go 8 blocks, but then it kind of like tapers off and makes a circle. So it's 8 blocks that way, and it would go that way normally, but in this case it didn't. So I broke the blocks on the corners there, making it kind of drop and continue on a little bit further to a central door directly in the center there, which leads into a water elevator, which goes up about 25 blocks or so. I see you. About 25 blocks or so directly straight up, directly underneath the lake, that is, which then brings the skeletons this way. 10 blocks, maybe a little bit more. Say, actually, I think it's 14, because the water travels 8 blocks and then it drops. So it got a source, travel 7 blocks, drop, travel 8 blocks. So it's 15, and then it drops straight down about 22 or 23. Which gives these guys not quite enough where I can just punch them. I may actually end up dropping this by half a block, just putting a thing there, because I can't really do a whole lot about the skeletons that are in armor. They're just naturally difficult. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to just put a chest here that is full of cobblestone stone swords, and then here, actually, let me go ahead and do that. I think I can get to a crafting table over here. Yeah. Do I have any wood? Of course I don't. Is there any wood in here? There is. Oh, and we also have a stone sword. So I'm just going to borrow their stone sword here for a second. Sir, I'm sorry, I'm borrowing your stone sword. Just to kind of see how this works. Testing. So as you can see, it fills up pretty fast. Ooh, that does really, really well. Gold armor is going to take 2 hits. There's no way besides using an iron sword that's going to be any different. I'm afraid that if I drop it down 1 more full block, the unarmored skeletons are going to end up, they're going to end up dying. There's nothing I can do about that. But the armored skeletons will come through perfectly fine without any issues whatsoever. So the only thing that we have to do here is to make the general area more appealing. But first, I think I am going to see, let's see here, where's my stone? Let's go ahead and make some cobblestone slabs here. Get rid of all of these because I had to make quite a few trips to get water to make the water elevator, but it seems to work like a charm. Alright, let's see if I can get this done before too many. This is going to be dangerous. Okay, try this. See if this thing works. Again, just a test. Okay, so we've got one here. Yeah, no, it's not going to be worth it. I don't think it's worth it. That's fine. I got no problem with that. As it is, it works. If somebody thinks they can improve it, they're more than welcome to improve this general area. But as it is now, I've gone up 8. I've gone up 8 levels here in no time. Just need to make it so that it spawns maybe a little bit faster. And we'll just kind of go away from keyboard here for a little bit, and I'll be right back with you when I have a bunch of them that I can kill. Okay. I have been standing here for a little while. I did shift it a little bit to the right here. I've got a chest full of swords and extra drops here that I don't particularly need. I'll probably take a few of these bones here. I could always use those. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the stone sword that I had before, and I am going to see. I'm just about at level 19. I don't know how many are here, but I'm sure it's quite a bit. I'm going to go ahead and see how many levels I got. It's probably been about 10 minutes, maybe 15. I got away from the desk for a little bit, and I did take the time to kind of play around with this general area. So let's see what happens here. Ooh, this could lag a little bit, so apologize if that happens. Ooh, so far so good. I'm probably gonna run out of inventory space before I have anything else. Oh, jeez. Wow, okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I think the sword may actually break. This is taking a long time. Oop. Got an enchanted bow there. Am I gonna hit level 30? I might actually hit level 30. If I do, we're gonna end this episode with a super enchant, if we can do that. I'm not sure that there's an enchanting area with a full set of books, but I will look for one. And we'll see if we can get a super sword. Whoa! Come on, so close! Oh, really? 28? Oh, so close. Let's see if we can get rid of some of this stuff here. Ooh, I am keeping that. That is a fully unbroken bow. Wow. An entire stack of 2 stacks of arrows. Again, I want to keep some of the bones. What else? Anything else here? Get rid of that. Ooh, golden boots. I don't need them as much as I really like the enchantments. I wish there was a way for you to take the enchantments and kind of rip the enchanting off of them so that you could use them for other things. Anything else in here that I can get rid of? Again, I'm going to keep that. I'm going to actually take the two and combine them. So we will have an Unbreaking 3, Power 3, Flame 1. And that'll be an awesome bow. They have already started to pile back up again. Come on, guys, get me to level 30. I want a super sword. Oh, so close. Alright, we're going to get there within the next couple of minutes, I guarantee it. This is so fast. Oh, the amount of time that it just took me to get up to... I have never been able to get to 30 from just regular play. I either die or something happens. This is going to break here in just a second, I guarantee it. I do want to close this off a tiny bit. Somebody else, I'm sure, is going to want to take the time to pretty this up. There we go. Get off of there. Come on. So close. Half a level. There goes the sword. Let's grab another one. There is, in case anybody happens to take a look at this, a chest of stuff over here that I believe belongs to Sir, and another crafting bench. I did take the wood out of here, so Sir, I'm going to be replacing your wood. Alright? As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and throw the stuff that I didn't use back in here. There wasn't much of it. Signs took up a tremendous amount. I'm going to leave you the iron that I got out of there. Let's see, along with the leftover signs. Anything else in here? Diorite. I'm gonna be really selfish and keep the diorite. I use diorite so much that I just, yeah, sorry. I kind of need that. Come on, 30, 30, 30, 30. So there we go. Level 30. Nice. Alright, let's drop the bows and everything off. I'm only going to keep a stack of arrows right now because it'll allow me to start using bows, which is not something I've been able to do. And we're going to get out of here so this thing stops spawning. I don't remember exactly what the spawn zone is for that spawner, but it can't be more than like 20 blocks. But I am super happy with the way that turned out. Who'd have thought gravity, you know, using a water elevator and then having them drop. So great. I mean, I may even have to find a way to work that into my single player, my zombie spawner there. Ugh, so many mobs. We really need to get this sorted out. I don't think anybody has a big, you know, fully built enchantment yet. I know I don't. I mean, the problem that I have is gathering the leather that I need to make the books, you know, bookshelves. But it's going to come along. I have put out an all call for leather on the message board that we have in the Welcome Center there. In case anybody has any extra, I am willing to trade. I do have... Ooh, so laggy. Alright, what are we doing? Good? Good. Alright, well this is going to eat up a couple of our levels, but I'm fine with that. I want to get this. And we're going to call this Windborn 2. 16 levels, wow. 16 levels is enough for a massively awesome bow. Let's see how it works. Come here, give me something to kill. I have 64 arrows and a way to get infinite more. Infinity would be really nice to get on this bow. Here we go. Die. Wow. That's really cool. Unarmed. Can I do it with just one? I'm wondering if he'll actually die from the fire. Whoa, 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 whoa. The heck was that? Zombie Matryoshka doll? Alright, well I went down to 14, so we're not going to go ahead and do the enchant. But you know what? Getting a really awesome bow, I'd say that's probably a good enough end for the episode. So I want to thank you for taking the time to watch as I fiddled around with that skeleton spawner. I think everyone's going to be really happy that it's up and running. We have had a lack of ways to get levels, particularly this close to spawn. So I'm gonna go make up a sign, or actually I may get a sign, and then I'm gonna go put a note on the message board that the spawner is good to go. Not quite sure who uses the message board quite yet, but I am fairly confident at least that more people will use it if it gets used more often. So again, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Have a great day. Bye now.